to Lex Reads. So in today's video, I actually want to talk about, is it 6 YA books that I want to read. Now I know one of them is on my TBR to read this year, but I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to YA novels, and I always have to tell myself, you're a grown woman, you're 32 years old, and these are teenagers, okay? Like as young as 14 years old. So their decision making is not going to be like yours of a 32-year-old. So once I get that in the back of my mind when I'm reading, then I'm like, okay, I'm able to navigate it. But I have come across some really good YA novels. And the crazy thing is, when I read, it's like when I read one, after I read it, I want to read another one. I get stuck on that genre. It's always a cycle. Also, I like to have at least 1 or 2 YA novels on my TBR to read, like, you know, for the year. So let's just get started. Okay, so the first is Dear Haiti, Love Elaine. This is by Malika and is it Martazi Molat? I know I'm saying that wrong. I remember when this came out, I waited to get this on paperback because instead of it being like $17.99, I only paid $10.99. And first of all, the cover is amazing, but I do know it's a Haitian American girl. She does something, what does it say? I think she does a prank at school, and I think it goes wrong, and so her family ships her to Haiti, and she discovers all these secrets and drama and all that. Y'all know how much I love that. And look at this cover. So pretty. Next is The Black Kids, and this is by Christina Hammonds Reed. Now, once again, the cover is set in 1992. I was born in the 90s, and it's talking about the race riots during that time, like California. You remember when what's his name? Rodney King got beat. And then I was watching an interview or something, and they kind of were like, oh, if you like Boys in the Hood, you would kind of like this because it's during that time period. It's, you know, it's during that time period, and it is set in California. You know, Boys in the Hood was set in California. So I'm like, well, I know I'm probably gonna like this because that is my movie. Only could watch it a couple of times, okay, because Ricky. But yeah. Next is Barcliff Prep by Brianna Pippins, and again, the cover, this was a prime example of a cover, but then also too, this is about Black children that go to a boarding school. And first of all, I love to see Black children, Black people, just Black people in spaces where they're not struggling financially, because, you know, we do sometimes, a lot of times, have those books with Blacks where it's just like, Lord, they just struggling, and the main, you know, and the main subject is they ain't got no money. So it's always a breath of fresh air when I do see that. And I haven't read a book or come across a book that Black children, the focus is, you know, Black children that go to a high elite boarding school. So that was another reason I wanted to get it. But I know it's about a 14-year-old girl. Her sister already goes to the school, and she's really, really popular. And her sister's boyfriend has done something, and I think she only knows about it. And it's going to come in between them. Now, I do know there's supposed to be a sequel to this book because this is a debut novel. And although I haven't read it, I'm still going to get the sequel, because this came out 2022. It says, the friends we choose, the family we protect, the love we own ourselves. Next is Flex Ever After. Is it Case and Calendar? This is about, is this person non-binary or, okay, wait. It says Flex love has never been in love, and yes, he's painfully aware of the irony. He desperately wants to know what it's like and why it seems easy for everyone but him to find someone. Okay. Oh Lord. When an anonymous student begins sending him transphobic messages, Flex comes up with a plan for revenge. Oh, I'ma like this. Oh, and a love triangle. Okay, now you know I love a revenge story. And it looks like it's go in happily. I mean, flex ever after. All right, I think I'm gonna like this. Ooh. And next is The Davenports by Crystal, is it Marquez? Now, this is my second copy because I got a copy from the publishers, but it was an advanced copy and like an ARC, and I don't like ARCs because, you know, they take things out or they add things in. No, ma'am. So I ended up buying another one like a month ago. I know also there's going to be a sequel coming out this year. This actually is on my TBR to read this year. So excited because I know that it is a historical fiction and it's based on what's the guy's name? Um S.R. Patterson. He was like the first black man to own a carriage business in like the 1900s. So yeah, and I heard a lot of people talk about this book and I haven't seen any negative comments. It's been really, really good. And the last book is Nigeria Jones by Easy Zaboy. Now, I have, what, two of her books, I think, or one. I have Pride, haven't read it. And I saw this book recently. I believe it came out last year. And I was looking at something and saw it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to get it. Because I know it's about a girl, I believe she is Haitian American, and her father, he's known as, what's the term they use if you're like back in the day, if you were like black, like nationalism, hotep. And I believe her mom wants her to go to like a boarding school or an elite school, and her mom ends up vanishing. It's something like that. So I'm like, you know what? I do want to read that. The cover and the name got me. Of course, I would say the name really got me because, I mean, Nigeria Jones. And I was listening to an interview with Easy Zaboy, and she was talking about it. And I'm like, yeah, I got to get that. So that is on my list to get. But yeah, guys, that is it when it comes to YA books that I want to read in my collection. So sorry that I didn't put out a video on Thursday. You guys know I put out videos on Thursdays, but I went to a concert yesterday. Went to go see CC Winans, and it was amazing. I'll show you guys some footage in another video, but I didn't prepare right, and I came home late, and I'm like, yeah. So sorry about that, guys, but I'm gonna put this video out today on Friday, and then we'll go back to our regular program. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for you, and I'll be back with more black books. Bye.